guys with a brand new video. This is going to be an everyday get ready with me makeup routine for beginners. So I'm going to show you guys what I do. Very basic, very simple to get your skin even looking and for an everyday look. But first I want to talk to you guys about my hair. This hair is from a company called Crowned Chakra Tresses. That's their Instagram. I'll also put it on the screen for you guys so you guys can check it out. I'll also have the website and their Instagram linked down below. This hair is freaking amazing. So this is 3 bundles of 20 inches with a 13x4 frontal. I usually don't wear 13x4 frontals, but because of like COVID and everything, it's really hard for a lot of companies to get 13x6 frontals out right now. And so I've been wearing 13x4. I have no other choice. But you know, honestly, it's really not that bad. This is a comb over method, but I have parted it and it really wasn't that bad. Like honestly, I could go with 13x4. Like it's really not that serious, so that's great. I did add some color to it. I don't know if you guys can tell because it's very subtle, but I added some blonde highlights. You guys can see that. I added some blonde highlights just so like when I'm running my fingers through the hair, you see it. And I just thought that was so pretty. I also added some curls and I did some baby hairs. I usually don't do baby hair, but I felt like with this style, this kind of like flip over method style, you kind of needed some baby hair. So that's what I did. Anyways, this hair is so beautiful. You guys remember I had the red hair. I have the all brown hair, like the dark brown hair. Yeah, and this hair, and wow. Like you guys see how my fingers are running through it. And I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. I did not condition this hair. I had no time to condition this hair. I was in a rush to do this video for you guys because I have work early in the morning. I work a full-time job. So I didn't condition it. And you guys see how bouncy it is and how my fingers are running right through it. The only product that I have in this hair is my argan oil. And this is by Beauty Pure and Simple, OGX or whatever. I don't know. I see this one everywhere, and this is the one I always buy. It's the Renewing Argan Oil of Morocco Extra Penetrating. I literally put like a dime or nickel size in my hand and I just run it all the way through the hair, and that's literally all I do. And that's just for like flyaways and frizziness. But this hair is so bouncy and pretty. Ugh, I'm absolutely in love. Like, so pretty. I love the color job. As you guys can see, the lace is freaking flawless. Like, are you kidding me? Who's gonna tell me that this is not my hair? Who? Name them. What are their names? Anyways, you guys, let's get into the video. I'm gonna show you guys how I take myself from sis don't use sunscreen to wow, your skin is flawless in a matter of like, I don't know, 10 minutes. It's really not that long. Actually, I'll get to time myself with this video because I never really time myself to see how long it takes me. But yeah, this is just gonna be my everyday makeup routine to make my skin look even. It's affordable products. It's very easy. I can't wait to show you guys, so stay tuned. So you guys, as you can see, my skin has been a little bit problematic for me. My problem is every time that I'm on, you know, my menstrual cycle, I hit my menstrual cycle, I get a breakout, right? And so the breakout doesn't last, it doesn't stay for long, but even if I don't pick, I scar. And the scar will be really light, but I don't always wear sunscreen. Like, even though I have a bunch of products with sunscreen, sometimes I don't wear it, sometimes I forget, sometimes I'm just sitting on my porch and I don't wear sunscreen, so I'll get a scar. So as you guys can see, I have a scar there. I have some scarring there. And also I wax my upper lip and my chin just for like little hairs that I have, and that sometimes gets irritated and it scars. Like, I'm prone to scarring, I can't help it. I'm prone to scarring, so I do have some scarring. It's not really scarring, but it's like darkness on my chin. Annoying. You guys have no idea. Like, I finally got my skin completely even, and with this bright light now you can see that it got messed up again. So that's a little bit frustrating, but I'm gonna show you guys how I camouflage that, cancel out, and make it look amazing. So we're gonna start with skincare. The first thing that I use, I'm not sure how much this costs because my sister actually bought this for me, but it's called moisturizer, suitable for all skin types. And it's 24 karat gold foil moisturizer by Faccia. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you guys can see. I don't know if you can see that. So it's Faccia, and it's 24 karat gold foil moisturizer. Now this moisturizer, I'm gonna open it to show you guys. So this moisturizer is like, it has a yellow tint to it because there's 24 karat gold in it, and when you take it out, it's like this sticky formula. It's cold, and it's just really, really cool. It feels like jelly. And I put a little bit on my finger, so like this much, and I put it into my hand, and I rub my hands together, and I put it on my face. And because it's so sticky, I feel like it helps my makeup stick. It also is super moisturizing, and it's cooling. I absolutely love this so much. Like, I really do. So that is the first step to my natural makeup, no makeup, everyday makeup routine, is skincare. And that's my skincare out. You know, I wash my face with Neutrogena and all that stuff beforehand, but I moisturize. I do not tone. I want to get into toning. I do have some toners here. This toner, I have a couple of toners, but oops, I just dropped that. But I need to get into it. So I don't know, maybe eventually I will. But anyways, the next step that I usually do is prime. Now I do not prime my entire face because I do not put makeup on my entire face. And I know that sounds crazy, and some of you are like, what? You don't put makeup on your whole face? Like, what do you mean? How are you doing a makeup, no makeup routine without putting makeup all over your face? Well, I'm gonna show you. So the next thing that I do is prime. So the primer that I like to use a primer that kind of looks like skin. I don't want a mattifying primer because I want my skin to stay supple and not dewy, but soft looking, you know? So I use the Smashbox Photo Finish, the original one, the Smooth and Blur. And I literally only take a little bit. So about this much, not even a dime size amount, like half a dime size amount. And I put it on my nose to blur, my cheeks, because those are the spots that I'll be covering, my under eye, and the rest I put on my chin. And I don't touch my forehead. Like, I literally don't put anything on my forehead. I feel like my T-zone is prone to oils and like oil overflow. Basically, I get really oily in my T-zone, and I just feel like if you don't put anything but moisturizer on your forehead, you're not going to get that clogging that causes the oil to like squirt out of your pores. Like, I feel like that's the best way to describe it, and it works for me. I don't get oily on my forehead throughout the day, and I am extremely oily, like, trust me, I am, but I don't get that throughout the day on my forehead, so I'm so grateful for that. But yeah, all right, next step. After I prime, I go into my, you know, skin coverage. So what I like to do is I take this brush, and this brush is actually an ELF brush. It's the ELF airbrush blender. It's really dense. It's like a slant, like a angled kabuki brush kind of thing. This is what I use to put on my coverage on my face. So what I've been using to do like a makeup no makeup look is the Juvias Place foundation in the color Punta Cana. Juvia's Place is full coverage, but it's really dewy. It doesn't work for like a beat face that you need all night. It does transfer, so I don't use it like on a regular basis for like my makeup looks, but for this makeup, no makeup kind of thing, this works perfectly. So I just take a little bit on the brush, you know, and sometimes like if it's too much, I'll brush some off. And I just go in and kind of like blot it. Now it does oxidize, so you do kind of need to make sure that you get your shade. And this is like the perfect shade for me because it's just like half a shade lighter than my actual skin, and it oxidizes, so it goes to like maybe half a shade darker than my actual skin. So do you guys see how it's like blending into like the side of my face? Like it almost looks like there's nothing there. Beautiful, right? And we're gonna go on to the upper lip, and literally you're using the same amount of foundation for your entire face because you really don't need that much. The Juvias place is very full coverage, and you don't want to look like you put foundation on. Like you want to look a little natural. So, and then I go to like right under my lip, like that. Just get that area. Now if you notice, I don't go all the way up to my under eye. I just go right below it and kind of blend up. Like I don't really go directly under my eye because I feel like that now makes it like, now you have to back it up. Like now you have to conceal and like all this other stuff. You don't want to do that. So like that's not the look you're going for, so you don't want to do that. The next thing I do is you want to add some dimension to your face. Like you can't just put this on. Like I'll look like Casper, right? That looks ridiculous. I'm trying to get the lighting right. Sorry guys. So yeah, you'll look like Casper, right? So that looks ridiculous. So what I do is I take something that's a little more warm, a little more red, and I put it on the perimeters of my face because you want the brightest part to be in the middle and the perimeters to have like the shadow effect. So this is actually by e.l.f. and it's the Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish. Okay, so it's not matte and it's in Deep Cinnamon. So this is a little more red than my skin tone, and I just kind of put it on my cheeks and my chin. Again, we're not touching the forehead, so I'm just gonna brush my brush off so that it's clean, and then we're gonna go in and blend. So I just kind of like you're kind of contouring a little bit, like the idea of contouring, you're kind of doing that, but not really because it's not that dark and it's not cool. So I guess you're kind of bronzing actually. You're just creating dimension in your face. So you're just gonna keep going up, blend up into your cheekbones. Just an even layer. So you guys see how that evened out my face? Now you don't have that Casper effect where it's like bright and then everywhere else is like nothing. You do have like a little more dimension to your face, but you're not done yet. So don't worry guys, this is not it. So I do go over my nose a little bit. Okay, and that's it. Next, what we're gonna do is we're going to add a little nose contour, and this is just the stuff that I like to do. If you have like a small nose or you don't usually contour your nose or whatever, you can skip this step, but this is just what I like to do because usually I would contour my nose, so I still want to keep that kind of look. I take a little bit of my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. It's a powder bronzer in mahogany. This is my favorite bronzer ever. And you're gonna just like, literally, I just take the bronzer that's on the mirror. Like I don't even touch the actual bronzing area. I take the bronzer and I just go on the bridge of my nose. And I use a slant kabuki brush to do this. I don't use a contour brush. I don't really like contour brushes. I just took off the end so that I could get a better grip. I use the edges because it fits right into the crook of my nose. And I'm able to get a straight line. Do you guys see that? I don't know if you guys see the difference, but I see it immediately. Like, immediately I see it different. It just snatches my nose in a little bit. And I love that. You could add some bronzer to your cheek, but it is going to look a little more makeup-ish. Like, it's not going to look like your skin, so I wouldn't recommend you do that. Next, what I do is I take a eyebrow pencil. This one is by Wet n Wild. It's the retractable one, and it's in the color ash brown. I actually don't even use the pencil. I only use the spoolie. So I use the spoolie all the time, but if you have more scarce eyebrows, you can go ahead and take like a disposable spoolie and kind of like swirl it into your eyebrow palette or your eyebrow pomade or whatever you want, and then just swirl it a little bit and use the spoolie only, and you just kind of brush your eyebrows. Because you didn't put any makeup around your eyebrows, they're already kind of standing out, right? You didn't just make them disappear with makeup, so your eyebrows don't need to be that dark. And this is like my trick. Like, literally, because of this, people really can't tell if I'm wearing makeup. Like, they cannot tell. Next, I take a little bit of my Juvias Place with a concealer brush, and you're just gonna clean up underneath, just underneath. You're not gonna do above. And this just makes you like your eyebrows look snatched. Now you can do this trick even if like you don't put any makeup on, because it works. Like, it makes your eyebrows look snatched. So I like to do it. And especially if you don't have much eyebrow, it kind of brings your eyebrows out. So I love to do this. All right, there you go. You don't want it to be too bold. You can blend it in with your hand. So yeah, so that is the last step you're gonna do onto your face. The next thing you're gonna do is lashes. Of course, some people like to put lashes on, but I just feel like it's a little bit too much of a glam effect when you put lashes on. It makes it look like, oh, I guess she does have makeup on, especially for people who don't know about makeup. They don't realize that it's just lashes. They might think that you have a full face of makeup on. So what I like to do is I take some mascara, and I literally only put mascara on. So I'm gonna do that right now. So if you're like me and your eyelashes curl, this mascara literally makes your eyelashes straight. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna show you guys. Like, because it's so chunky and thick, it just straightens out your eyelashes completely. I absolutely love it. It's called Ciaté London. It's the triple shot double XL mascara. It's the best ever. As you can see, it looks like I actually have lashes, and usually I look like I have none because they curl so much. Like, my lashes curl so much. So I'm so in love with this mascara. So next, what I do is I wipe my lips. As you can see, I already did that. My lips are pink. They do have like a brown outer lining, and so I use a lip liner that's the same color as them, and it's Wet n Wild. No, this one is not Wet n Wild. This one is Jordana. It's the Jordana one, and it's in the color medium brown. It's number 38, and it matches my skin so well. Like, this is like a true brown, and as you know, like, it's hard to find a true brown. Like, if you're a makeup doer, you know that it's really hard to find a true brown. So the fact that this is like brown, this is brown, is amazing. So we're gonna do that. Perfect. You guys see that brown? Like, it's not reddish, it's not like ashy. It's like a brown crayon brown. So from here, you guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put something flesh toned, keeping with the makeup no makeup natural kind of look. You want to put something flesh toned, but you do want something that kind of stands out. I'm gonna go with this Luxe lippy or whatever. This is the Luxe Luxe or Lux lip gloss. I can't tell you what color it is because it rubbed off, but it's this sparkly, it looks like it's sparkly, but it's actually not, and it's like pink, and I absolutely love it so much. I'll try to link it down below, or I'll look for the color for you guys, but it's like exactly the same color as my lips. Yeah. So last but not least, we are going to spray my face. So I'm gonna use all-nighter spray. Come on, like, how can you not? Like, you barely did anything to your face. You're gonna need this to stay. We don't have layers and layers to kind of keep protected, so you have to spray your face with something that will last. So I'm gonna use this, and yeah. So you guys, that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys try this at home. It has surpassed the flash test. The great thing about this makeup look is that you don't have to worry about setting under your eye and kind of getting that flashback under your eye, because you're not really putting anything under your eyes. So you're not gonna have to worry about creasing. You're not gonna have to worry about setting anything, because it's only in the areas that it needs to be. One thing Jackie Aina taught me, and I absolutely love Jackie Aina so much, but one thing she taught me was that the focal point of your makeup is the center of your face, and in general is the center of your face. So if the center of your face is clear, you don't have to worry about anything else. That's why people think like I have clear skin completely right now, even though I did. But right now, people think that my skin is still clear because my only problem areas are the perimeters of my face. And honestly, I feel like I have a problem with that because I'm a face sleeper. So if you see I sleep like this, and those are the areas I have a problem in. So maybe I have to change my pillowcases. I'm not sure. But that's not the point. The point is, as long as you take care of this middle part of your face with the makeup no makeup look, your forehead is clear. You can put makeup on your forehead if need be. The middle of your face is clear, your chin's clear, your nose and your upper lip, you're good to go. Like, even if you didn't want to add dimension by doing the darker colors on the outside, that's okay too. It's still going to work out for you, I promise you. I'm gonna insert some flash pictures for you guys on the screen so you can see that this is a legit bulletproof makeup no makeup look. I would never steer you guys wrong. I don't know how the lighting is coming off for the video, so I don't know if you guys can tell how flawless this is, but it is like seamless, and it's been proven. Like, I've been in Miami sweating and people are like, your skin is flawless, like your skin is so beautiful, you're glowing. And of course I have a little makeup on. Like, now it's not a lot, it's really not a lot. If you need more, you can put more, but I still suggest using the Juvias Place for your makeup no makeup looks if you're just trying to cover your scars, because it's very full coverage. It's almost like using the MAC pot concealers, you know, those old school pot concealers that really like get you right. It's like that, okay, but it doesn't break you out. So I suggest using it. So anyways, guys, I'm rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of my look, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.